Hello everyone and welcome back to LM Simulation here on YouTube. So this evening we are in something a little bit different. We are going into the first of our bus slash coach simulator sort of series, and this is the first time we are looking at buses and coaches here on LM Simulation. So this is something I've been wanting to bring to the channel for a long time, so I'm absolutely buzzing that I've finally been able to get everything sorted and all of the dominoes in order to be able to get this video filmed. Now there is a reason why I've not started off with OMSI 2, which is the obvious choice when it comes to bus and coach simulators, that sort of thing. And the reason is because of the instability or the unstableness of OMSI 2 as a game. It's a little bit difficult to film. I am having a few issues trying to get my controller set up perfectly with OMSI 2. I don't have a racing wheel or anything similar to that, unfortunately, or any Logitech G25 or G27 wheels. I'm not that fortunate, unfortunately. So I make the most in Flight Simulator, and I've gone for something that can sort of make do for everything. So I use an Xbox 360 controller with a wireless adapter for the PC to be able to fly my aircraft. I use it also in Ship Simulator. A little bit I used it in that, and I also used it in this simulator, Fernbus, Euro Truck Simulator. All of those simulators I use my Xbox 360 controller. The only time I never use it is in Train Simulator and Train Sim World. So the Xbox 360 controller is really useful. It is really versatile, and it's brilliant because it basically can adapt to a lot of different games. So we are here in Fernbus, and I'm bringing you this just to sort of showcase the coach simulator world to everyone on YouTube. So we're starting off with Fernbus. We are going to go into OMSI 2 in due course. I have got it to a level where I think I'm happy to get recording on it, so we should expect OMSI 2 hopefully before Christmas this year. I say that because I can't dedicate that much time to filming. I only get one sort of filming slot a week within my sort of work diary, because quite busy at the moment with a few trips here and there and stuff like that, and also you know, having to work a typical day job anyway. So I'm currently filming this during the week in between my shifts at work. This is due to me being away during the weekend. I usually film it when I'm off work, but this evening I am in between shifts and I'm having to film this because I get a little bit more time tonight to be able to film this, and also because I'm away this weekend. I've only got one day weekend because I've had to take some extra time off the following weekend. So basically I want to get this filmed and get this out as quickly as I can to basically make up for the fact that I won't be able to do any filming this weekend. So we're having a look into Fernbus. Flixbus is basically a huge brand of coaches that operate across Europe. I believe they operate to the UK, London, Victoria. It's quite rare to see them in the UK because I think they only operate a handful of routes into main London, main city. I haven't seen them anywhere else, so if you do know a little bit more about Flixbus, do let me know in the description below. I'm keen to find out more about them. But the Man Lion, which is this bus that you can see here, I believe, that is the bus that we're going to be driving today. It's a fantastic, versatile bus, and I really enjoy, well, I say the bus, coach, and I really enjoy driving it. It's lovely to drive. And we're going to be doing a route that I've set up, an express route, just to sort of give a sort of a first impression to the game. And this isn't going to be a review or anything. This is just going to be sort of a let's play, a series on Fernbus Coach Simulator. So I hope everyone enjoys this, and if you do enjoy, then please let me know. I'll be happy to film lots and lots of more of this. It's made in Unreal Engine 4, so it's very similar to Train Sim World in terms of its graphics, and I'm very happy to bring it to you tonight. So let's get into it. I've already set up a profile and I've got things sorted, so we're going to go to Start Game. You get this option immediately unless you've already chosen which one you'd like. So you can either go for a career mode where you get to do your route creation, passenger transport, route navigation, detail statistics, hometown, all of that. Or you can go for free play, where you basically get all the cities, but you don't get any routes or passengers or navigation or anything like that. So we're going to go for career because that's what I like to do. So this is your map essentially. It's quite big. And you know, it's meant to be a very Euro Truck Simulator style map in the sense that you can go almost anywhere within you know, within a certain area. So, for example, you can even go up to places like Cellen, and as far north as Berlin, Hamburg, Flensburg. Even in the south, you can go down to Munich and Constance, Saarbrücken as well. So there's lots and lots of things. But I'm based here in Frankfurt. That's where I've started us off at. Our first trip of the day, and our first trip in this video, is going to be this little trip here. Now, it doesn't seem very long, but by the time you've got everything done, trust me, it is. It's quite an interesting video, because you've got to start off at the depot, which I believe is in Frankfurt, and then you've got to drive to the airport, pick up the passengers in the airport, book them in, and then you've got to drive them to the stop here at Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof, HBF. So it's an express service. We're not calling anywhere. We're just going straight between here and there. But a little bit like doing the empty stop working in Train Simulator, we are doing that over to Frankfurt. So we've got to do that first. So we'll go to next. By the way, you unlock cities as you go further in the game, so we'll be doing some more of that as we go along. I always go for a sort of a realistic mode, so I like that. This is my sort of bus sort of scheme at the moment. You can customise it, the license plate and stuff like that, and have a good look around your bus. This is your Man Lion, as I said to you. I think it's a little bit smaller than the one that you saw in that picture. He's only got 2 sets of wheels at the back and not 4, but there's lots of different ones. You can go for the default colours, which are Flixbus. You can customise them with any colour you want. You've got your special colours, such as Flixbus for the Fernbus Sim release. You've just got your normal Fernbus. You've got your Mine Fernbus Flixbus. This is the one that we're going to use today, White Coupe. You've also got Acker Roots, A Reyes, which I can't really tell, to be honest. That looks like a Spanish one, but it looks of it. Barraquito Bus, Grupo 7331, Yay, Local, Mackerman, RLB, Tirade, if that's how you pronounce it, and then a few UK ones, Stagecoach, another Stagecoach, and Stagecoach with an advert back. So it's quite interesting. I like the Stagecoach scheme, but I'm not too sure if they operate in Germany, so I keep mine as White Coupe, because there's a lot of buses that go around with these little symbols on the side, which is nice to see. So we're going to be operating this bus today. So this is the Man Lion. It's one of my favourite buses. We'll go back for realistic again. We've got everything set up. There are different buses in the game. You're going to go for this CMC comfort class, which is lovely to see, I must admit. There we go, textures are loading in. So that's your Flixbus there. I'm not too sure on how to drive this. I've only ever driven the Man Lion. So as we get further on in the in the series, if you are interested in seeing more, we will explore the comfort class. You've also got the Neoplan Skyliner. Now this is a huge coach, as you can see here in the Stagecoach colours. Absolutely ginormous. So this is the sort of thing, we have a few of these in the UK. I don't think it's exactly the same bus, but it's a very similar sort of bus system, and they operate a lot of them down in Oxford. Oxford have an Oxford to London bus service that operates, I think, with these. I've seen them before down on the M40. So yeah, these do exist in the UK, and they're massive. Apparently they're really, really cool on the top deck. So, but we're driving the Man today, so we're basically going to do it down to system time, 1938. So it's about 8:30 here in the UK. Weather set to dynamics. That's good. Realistic. And the date is the 1st of June this year. So let's get started and get into the simulator. I'm not going to cut anything out so that you can see the loading times. I am on an SSD, by the way. Wow. Is it raining? Oh my word, it is raining. Blimey. So, this is Euro Truck Simulator, essentially. It's a very similar way to look at this. But the only difference is you get a first person mode, which is lovely. Now, all of this is built in Unreal Engine 4, so you can see how good this is. This is the bus depot. So if you choose the realistic mode, you will start here. There's different modes you can choose. So let's get the door open, which is at the left button. You can just walk up to it and hit the left button. I like how the rain is collecting on the windscreen. It's very good. So let's have a look. This is your coach today. It's quite big. A lot of capacity in there, as you can see. 80km speed limit. Quite loud this game is, I must admit. I have not realised how loud it is. So you press C to get into the driver's controls. and then once you're in the driver's controls, you can basically go from there. What I am going to do is I'm going to turn the game sound down a tad, just because it is very loud and it's going to drown me out, absolutely. So if I turn it down to that, yeah, that should help a little bit. Right, because it is a very loud game, this. They've done the sound mixing is brilliant. So first of all, you press Z to activate destination display. You can see we've got X22 to Frankfurt. Start the ignition with E, and you hold E to start the engine. You can see the revs are going up. Air conditioning is on. The left trigger on the Xbox 360 controller is the foot brake. Shift up is with the D-pad. You loosen your parking brake, and you start accelerating. So as you can see, I've got everything set up. This does have a radio. I haven't got it turned on because of well, something to do with data. You know, not wanting to be ripped off by YouTube. That's for copyright. So I probably want to activate the wipers. So I'm going to guess that's not W. No, W is forward. Okay, so it wants me to use that. Not too sure how to address the wipers, so I'm going to put on our parking brake here and just show you the sort of the menu that you get to. So if you go here, you've got your game settings. Essentially, that'll basically tell you a lot about where everything is. There are passenger comments and stuff like that. I've turned them off. I wish you could turn them off in bloody OMSI. That would be brilliant, because passengers are annoying. Every time you go around a corner, they're like, "Oh no!" Yeah, it's ridiculous. We've got all of these graphic modes. I'm not going to mess with this today. As you can see, there's lots of different graphic modes. So I've got most of mine on Epic because that's what my controller can. Not my controller, my PC can allow. So you've got the audio settings here. As you can see, I've turned the music and radio down to 0. Turn the radio off. You've got stereo speaker settings. It's a bit weird to have that in 2021 anyway. You've got the controls as well, which is something we need to look into. How to turn the wipers on. Wiper faster, F4 and F3. So I know I can go to back, back, and F4 and F3. So F4, yeah, there we go. Good. So I've got basically this set up in a very similar way to. Well, there's a lorry. I've got this set up in a very similar way to OMSI. The indicators are RB and LB on my controller, my Xbox controller, if you know what an Xbox controller is like. I do like the rain effects in this game. They're very, very nice. I think this has probably one of the best rain effects I've seen in a game. I must admit, even in Trains and World, which is built in Unreal Engine 4, the rain effects are not that good. So I'm surprised. So we need to come out of here and turn right. We will get held up in traffic. That is something that does happen in this game. I'm not very good at driving in this game as well, so do excuse me if I'm poor at driving. I'll put it down to. As you can see, a very dynamic sort of world that we live in here. This is Germany, if you haven't noticed it already. Turning right here as well. Oh, cheeky one, aren't you? There you're going to go. Come on. Oh, God. AI is useless. Absolutely useless. So, let's get going. Heading towards the motorway, or highway, freeway, autobahn, I think you should call them here in Germany. So. Turn a right here. So, oh dear. Something I have noticed in this game is it's very easy to speed and then lose control, especially in the rain. Last time I was driving in this game, I ended up on one of those crash barriers, literally, and there's nothing you can do. There's no recovery service or anything like that. If you crash into one of them, the game, well, Just have to end the game and start again. Wow, that's a big lorry. So there is probably about a 5% chance that we're going to end up on a crash barrier today. You'll have to wait and see. As you can see though, I love it. It's so... The rain is just so realistic. I don't know why. It's done a really good job. Alright, so coming off here. Once we get to the airport, we then need to pick up the passengers and take them back to Frankfurt, essentially. So we're doing a bit of a round trip today, a bit of a sort of a balloon trip. Very realistic though. I find this game just is... I love it. I don't know why, it just looks so good in the rain. And the interactivity part of it is, it's like having, if you know, if you watch train simulator videos, like you may have seen some of my train simulator videos, maybe an Armstrong Powerhouse product, something like that. That is the level of sort of detail you're looking at here on this simulator. It's brilliant. You can see the spray coming off that lorry in front of that. I mean, you don't get level of details like that in train simulator, I can tell you that. Beautiful. This has to be sort of the spiritual successor to Omsi. If there ever was one, so. There's so many different things you can do. Obviously, there's so many controls that you've got to remember in this that I completely forget most of them, to be honest. So, it's a fuel lorry. You don't want to bang into him. You know, you've got to control the Wi-Fi, the toilets. You've got to control all of that. They all need to be sort of activated when the passengers board, as well as the announcement system. Which I will show to you as well, which is really nice because it's got a full sort of Flixbus announcement system. Because in this game you are essentially driving for Flixbus, so it's very cool, I must admit. So we're nearing the airport now. The airport's there on our left-hand side, and we're going to go to the arrival and pick up everyone and take them back to Frankfurt. Now this is where you do this to slow down, because this is a very sharp turn up here, to be honest, especially for this bus. Coach, I should say. Where are we going? Like everyone, when you get to an airport, you just don't know where you're going. I find that is probably the #1 place in the world to get lost is an airport. I think you'll find, if you did a survey, the amount of people I've seen, when I've been down to Heathrow and places like that, people that just don't know where they're going because, you're told information way too late. Anyway, so we've got to go down here, where our coach will pick up everyone. I'm not very good at parallel parking. That's something you've got to be very good at in this game, but luckily the game hasn't spawned many vehicles near where we need to pull up, so that's good. And there we go, there's everyone there waiting to get on our bus. That's one thing that needs to be addressed, by the way. It's raining and we're under shelter, so yeah. This I wouldn't say it's in beta or anything, but it's one of those weird games. Little things need to be fixed in the long term, so. So we're going to press E, turn off the engine, and C, we'll get out the seats, and then we're going to open this. Now, before I check in passengers, what I always do is I like to open these, just to make sure the passengers have places to store their luggage, and the rear door, just in case they want to get in there. Yeah, I think that should be good. So now we can go and check in the passengers. Yes, I do realise this is a 2D image. I mean, when you get close to it, it looks better than you think. But also, have you seen that? It's a blatant copy. That image there. It's a blatant copy of that image there. I mean, in one aspect, I like this game. In another aspect, it feels like a third party. It doesn't feel like it should be real. Like, the textures on this, whoever created that needs to be shot. I'm sorry, but sometimes I look at this game and think, well, they've gone above and beyond and put like details of like building works and bicycles and stuff like that in. And then at the other hand, you've got that, which just looks atrocious. Yeah, I'm lost for words for this game. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But hello, this is our coach today, so go ahead and take a screenshot. Right, so we're going to go ahead and check in. So you check in with the left mouse button, so you'll see this guy, you'll click check in.
That's a ticket.
We'll log into our little device, and we'll find out he wants to go to Frankfurt, so that's fine. I can express check him in, he's good. Some of these passengers will not be wanting to, or sometimes they will not be wanting to go where you're going, and if you check them in incorrectly, they'll get very annoyed and you'll lose points.
Guten Tag, ich hoffe, ich bin hier.
For example, they're wanting to go to Frankfurt, so that's good. I can let them on board. We'll get everyone done nice and quickly. That's what I'm good at.
Ich hoffe, ich bin auf geht's.
Hallo? Auf geht's. Moin. Sie wollen
Oh,
bestimmt mein Ticket
hello.
sehen.
He wants to go to Dresden. I'm sorry, my friend, we're not going to Dresden today. This is a very good example of why you need to sort of be on your toes.
So
Sorry,
ein
mate.
Mist.
Don't swear at me, you cheeky one. Right, oh, you want to go to Frankfurt? This is a good example of selling a ticket to a passenger. So she wants to go to Frankfurt, so we'll give her a ticket. She'll get a boarding pass, and I can let her in.
Tag, fahren Sie
You're going to Frankfurt.
Mahlzeit.
You're going to Frankfurt.
Ciao.
You're going to Frankfurt.
Das Ticket.
You're going to Frankfurt. So that is everyone apart from this dude. Oh no! Oh no, he's just disappeared. That is everyone apart from this dude who wants to go to Dresden. And I'm sorry, mate, you're going to have to wait for the next bus. That's tomorrow. Sorry, mate. Right, so here we go. We're on the Flixbus, so we can now close all the doors. It's nice and easy. And before I go, I always make sure that I've got everything set up. So, for example, you need to basically start the ride here, but before we do that, I'm going to turn on all the amenities for the customers. I can never remember these controls for them. So you go to the man's line, and then it will show you at the bottom. It should say air conditioning. Begin announcement is left alt and right alt, so we'll do left alt. Wi-Fi is U. Restroom is I. Yeah, that should be fine. So restroom I and U. So go back, and start ride. So I, U, and left alt. Hopefully that starts the announcement. Into the neutral position. So we need to be there. Start ignition. And go. Right, hopefully that will start the announcement. Oh. Might be good to get into gear.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise.
Oh!
Bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not good at all. Here's your external view. And the weather is certainly clearing up now. Lovely to see.
Befindet
Back
sich
into
im
the
hinteren
cockpit.
Einstiegsbereich. Wer
And
kostenlos
get us over to
wählt
Frankfurt.
sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
So there you go. Now you know the announcement is gone there. Just going to show you how to change the AC. I keep needing to remind myself of these controls, but essentially, if you go to the controls, it will tell you how to increase the air conditioning. So the air conditioning is on at the moment. They're saying it's too cold, so I'll put it up by pressing the V button, and B is back down again. So you can see it's going up there. We'll take it up to 21. Hopefully they'll be nice and comfortable at that. So that's a very nice announcement. That I think that is taken from the official Flixbus sort of announcement scheme, which is lovely to see. I don't know if we're coming off here. I think we are actually, to be honest. Let's see if we can get into this way. Oh, he came up really quickly. I saw him coming in the rear mirror. I thought he was about 4 miles away, and then the next minute he was right on my backside. There we go! It's happened again. That is literally, that's where I ended up on the crash barrier. Right there is this exit. You know, I've never actually completed this journey successfully before, so oh dear, these buses. Whoa, that's some sunlight, isn't it? Gee. Wow, damn. Need some, holy moly, you need some sunglasses in this game. Blimey stuff. That is very bright, I must admit. Oh, I didn't see the red light, it was that, sorry, it was that bright. Oh, we've had a light accident again. Oh well, I'm not going to get a very good score for this journey, to be honest, but it shows you what the game's about, and we will get better at this game. We will certainly get better. But, you know, when you're being blinded by the light, quite literally, it's interesting to see. But welcome back to Frankfurt. Let's go. The restroom is malfunctioning. There's nothing I can do about that, my friend. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. We're nearly there anyway, to be honest, so if you can hold on for another sort of 5 minutes, you should be alright. Get us going now, come on! This bus really takes a while to get going. I must admit, did I see a Lesco sign there? Is that Tesco that they can't afford the licensing, so they've actually just turned it into Lesco? I have mixed opinions of this game. I'm not here to do a review on it, and that's why, you know, I just want to sort of showcase it to everyone and how much I enjoy it, because I really do enjoy it. It's just that random stupid things like textures that are way below average, you know, in games that you have to pay for like this, you know, it's certainly not something you expect. you know, it's like someone's sort of made this as sort of like in a competition to like see like the best, who can make the best game if they give them a year. And they've given this person a year. They've done an extremely good job, and now a professional developer has come and started to work on what they've built to make an actual game out of it. But it's still in sort of still some dodgy textures here and there. Do you know what I mean? So right, let's get going. We've only got 8 kilometres to go now. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this sort of entry into the new bus simulator sort of part of the world. We are going to be doing some OMSI as soon as we get an opportunity to do so. I might even consider Bus Simulator 2021 or something like that, but that's further down the line. I don't have any of those games at the moment because I don't rate them that highly. You know, people keep working on them, but they're just not that good, unfortunately. So yeah, I have got OMSI 2 London, which I do aim to bring to the channel very, very soon, so do keep an eye out for that. But I am excited to do some more Fernbus. I will be doing some more Fernbus. It'll be just like my Euro Truck Simulator videos. It'll be very sporadic, but I will keep doing it, and we'll progress across Europe and build our sort of our coach company. Is this traffic light going to turn red first time I get there? Yeah, knew it. Yeah, useless. There's police everywhere. Polizei everywhere, so I can't exactly jump the lights. But yeah, fantastic game, I must admit. It's thoroughly enjoyable to be able to drive, and I do like this bus and this scheme, and everyone seems that they're enjoying my my busing ventures. There's me. Hello. Very nice indeed. And yeah, I have very much enjoyed this little foray into sort of the bus simulator world, and I hope I can bring some more to it. If you are looking for some further Flixbus videos, do let me know over in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to bring some more to you. If there's a particular scheme you want me to download, because there's loads of third-party schemes and stuff like that out there, you know, reskins and repaints. Anything that you want, just let me know, and I'll be happy to look into that for you. But for now, I hope you have very much enjoyed this first look at Flixbus, Fernbus, whatever you want to call it. Never remember its names, it's got about 9 different names. But yeah, here we are, the main train station. This is Hauptbahnhof of Frankfurt. Oh god, this is not getting on my nerves. It's stupid Audi Q7. Here we are, and we just turn right and drop everyone outside here. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I say oh god, I'm gonna go, no, wait. Turning here anyway, to be honest, so. There we go, I've made it to the bus stop, so we have now unlocked Frankfurt. Super. Not sure what he wants me to do now. Open the doors. There we go, everyone. Welcome to Frankfurt. Go into the bus. Well, there we go. Everyone's managed to get off. We've done a fantastic job. We are here at Frankfurt, and I'm going to take a lovely screenshot just to be able to end the video on. And welcome to Fernbus Bus Simulator. So I hope I can see you here on another Fernbus video. This has been a really enjoyable video to film, so thank you very much for taking the time to watch it. And if you are looking for some more simulation content, do comment and subscribe. I will be lucky to have you on board here at LM Simulation. But until next time, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time here on LM Simulation. All the best, take care, and ta-ra!